We're not doing something on health this afternoon on how to get back your voice when you lose it. We'll talk on that in our health page. Meantime, I just want to start this program by saying the truth is that people will judge you and condemn you for the same mistakes that they do in the hiding. People will judge and condemn you for the same mistakes, the same things they do in the hiding, the same crimes that they do in the hiding. But they come in front and they begin to say, no, I've not done this. So no man can cover truth forever. It's possible for the moment. You can cover truth for a while, for some time, but just know that at one point in time, the thing will explode. I hope your weekend was good. So all our televiewers, how was your weekend? Hope you had time to do some type of things. The first thing my call asked me this morning about my voice is, where did you go to? I didn't answer that question.
All right.
I didn't answer the question because I know exactly what she was writing to. Let's say it's the cold. The weather hasn't been the best. I hope you had a great weekend. The town of Bafusam is rains every day, every day, every day, and with the cold, it's not really easy to deal with it. But we are trying our best to cope with it after we're used to it. During the dry season, it's extremely hot, and the rainy season is extremely cold. You have to be able to get to deal with the extremes, the very hot, and very cold. The girls are present this afternoon to give you just the best for the program this afternoon. Be rest assured about that, and we're gonna put in everything to ensure that we give you just the very best. Maricol, good afternoon to you. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was quite busy.
Okay.
I didn't have enough time to rest. I
Okay.
must say, but it was good.
It was
Thank you.
good. Okay, I thought you would share with us what you did in the weekend.
Oh well, what did I do? Exactly.
You
Because
said you were busy.
once the things are over, I just close the chapter and I'm already
Okay.
moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
During the weekend, I had time to rest a little, just a little.
Because I know during the weekends you rest a lot.
Exactly, but I didn't have that opportunity, unfortunately, because I had my little niece's birthday was
Oh.
this weekend, so
Oh.
I had to be there, her first anniversary, so I had to follow her, to accompany her in her first candle blow.
Wow.
And I must say, she cried her life out.
And you didn't
because
cry too.
Why would I cry? An old mother like this, by how would they cry?
But you know this, you don't get used to these things though.
No, I had to sometime at some point use the harsh method for her to wake up. Like,
Okay.
yes, because she was scared of the crowd.
Mm.
And then in fact she was obliged. They were obliging her. In fact, we were obliging her. Let me
Okay.
not sound like others. We were obliging her to stand because she's not yet walking. So we're expecting that she should walk on her birthday.
Okay.
Yes, her first anniversary. So she decided. At some point, she got angry and forgot herself. Then she stood up. So
Oh,
that
that's
was
the best moment. She said, "These people want to dare me. I'm going to dare them too."
the best moment. She did it, and it was wonderful, Cynthia B. But with the screaming and the shouts, kids are always feeling
Yeah.
so they're always scared and all of that. But I was happy to see her stand, and her first anniversary permitted her to show that, okay, one is a figure that is up straight, so you can't be sitting and talking about one. You have to be standing.
Standing.
In order that it makes it
One.
So she actually stood up and held her one with her two hands, and she stood and she said, "Okay, now can you people leave me to rest now?" Because as from that point, she knows in her mind she's satisfied you guys, and she's happy too. So I just want to once more say happy birthday to Baby Blossom.
Whoa.
Who should surely be watching somewhere here in Bafsa.
Oh, happy birthday, baby Blossom. I love that name. Oh,
And she sure blossoms.
yeah, sure. I love that name so much. That's the name of my niece.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I love the name so much.
Alright.
Thank you, Maricol. I hope your weekend was really good. We can see that. Okay.
Absolutely, like you heard, there's nothing as joyous as accompanying a baby. who
It's
is
very
growing.
important.
Yes, very important. Good afternoon to you too, Miss B.
Thank you so
and
much.
happy start of the week.
Thank you so much.
All right. I hope your weekend too was good.
It
In fact,
was.
I'm going to be passing the message that Cynthia B gave to me. How was your weekend? So I'm asking you too. How was your weekend?
It was.
Okay.
How is
I
your
see.
I wish you.
All right, Cynthia B, if you permit me,
Okay.
I had one thing to talk about this afternoon is quarrels amongst siblings.
Okay.
Quarrels among siblings. Generally we always behave like, being a family means everything is perfect, everything is good. forgetting that we are all humans and all of us are imperfect. So at some point, there is somebody in the family that always think that they are doing it too much, and some
Yes.
point we know that there's someone that is doing nothing at all, and they need to wake that person up by force, by fire sometimes. So generally, if you have such differences with your kids, don't be worried. Don't go talking about it like it was a whole burden that you're carrying. What I learned over time is that as these things go on, it makes all of us to get to knowing each other better.
Yes.
And then we get to stick to each other's side, and then we learn to love each other. Because if I can't say I love you when I can't bear your weaknesses, I can't say I love you when I've always just been smiling with you. We need to quarrel from time to time.
We need to fight
so that
even.
so that it spices the relationship, be it especially in that context,
Yes, family context.
Exactly. So I remember when I was much more younger, I used to really have serious quarrels with one of my siblings.
Okay.
But today it's transformed into love. Why? Because I remember in those days my mom would worry about it. She would worry about it like this is a whole deal. Why do these two kids really hate each other this much? And I remember one of our neighbors telling her they love each other too much.
That's why they fight.
That's why they fight too
yes.
much. Yes. So they have probably things that make them look too similar. So they are fighting who should be more sin than who. And that I can confirm to that. So I'm just trying to share it with a parent this morning, this evening, this afternoon. Oh, sorry, this afternoon.
I know it's a normal phenomenon for kids to be fighting. You know, my kid brother, when he grew up to, he was maybe 13, was already very big. He'd be like, no, I'm a boy. You cannot talk to me carelessly.
Exactly. And it's always, if you look very closely, there are always fights between girls and boys.
Yes.
Yes, it's very easy for you to see girl and boy fight. Girls, they would surely quarrel. It's to the worst that they will fight. Yes, but the boy and the girl, they want to measure up. So, and worst is when the boy is younger. When he's younger, he's always fighting his elder one.
Yes.
Who
You
is
know
his
what
sister.
he used to tell me that you cannot do anything to me. You cannot beat me. That if I have to hold you to beat you, yeah, you can imagine.
I have muscles as
Yes,
a man. And
yes.
you are,
Say
you
I'm
are
a
the
man.
softer version.
You say I'm just leaving you because you're my elder sister. Imagine that.
So that's it. I think it's love that is reigning. But I'm not encouraging any fights in homes. I don't mean that kids should start fighting now because they will think that their parents will say, okay, it's love. You are fighting maybe because you're arguing over something that probably fight could be verbal as well. Yes, so not necessarily physical, because in the course of fighting, anything
Can happen. That is true.
Yes.
And you know, people will fight, so people carry chairs and throw the other way, stones. You know, that's how we used to fight. My brother and I, we used the stones and chairs. We don't use this fight that you're holding
That
hands.
was a rough one.
Yeah.
Those were hooligans.
You know, girls when they fight, they have to pull your hair. No, we use sticks. Take a chair.
I pray that it doesn't happen again now. Because
No, I
if
pray-
it happens
No,
now,
it cannot happen.
it can really be dangerous.
No, he's a big boy today, so so please, we know that children generally fight in homes, the quarrel. It's normal, but we shouldn't encourage that because people now things have changed these days. You can see someone can carry a knife before you know it, something has happened.
Exactly.
So people should be very watchful when
The
it has
devil is very sharp.
yeah, that is very sure. The devil is always there looking and peeping, and before you know it, something has happened. So we should, if you see your children fighting, don't say, allow them to fight. Try to separate them, not to get to the worst. Thank you very much,
You're
Mariko,
welcome.
for sharing that very wonderful experience with us. Miss B or Lady B, Miss B, you've changed your look today. You look like I was thinking about when I saw you in the morning. No, that was the first thing I told you, right? Yeah, that was the first thing I saw you when I told you. And I was thinking about the person that you look and now I've not gotten it.
Keith.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mariko. Yes. You know, Miss B, you're like a star.
Miss B, you're looking for more.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Miss B. You really look beautiful today.
Thank you so much.
It shows that your weekend was really great.
Excellent, and it's good for one person, another person. So if he is watching,
Oh
you
my!
understand?
I hope he told you you're looking
when
very
I'm
cute.
kissing you, remove me.
Miss B.
So, Miss B, you made this hair like that for particular
him.
out. No, was there an outing?
No, always for him.
Oh,
Just
Hey,
for him.
if there's
one person only.
Yes,
He's lucky. Oh.
yes, very, very. And if there's a him watching, and you were thinking that maybe
He's single. She's taken.
Just wipe your mouth.
She's taken, please.
They just like that. All right, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Mariko. Good afternoon to our televiewers watching us right now. It's good to be back.
Okay, thank you to be back. She's back today, and with changes, and it's visible. Thank you, Miss B, and welcome to the program this afternoon in the heart of the city. That was the intro of the girls who will be part and parcel of this program this afternoon. That'll give you just the very best. Be rest assured about that. Before we get fully into our program, I want to read this thing from a pastor, Pastor Ibiomi. He says that when you hear a man say that, my wife does not know how to cook, he is yet to understand love. Let me be raw with you. Hire someone to teach her, and it is not even compulsory that she cooks for you. Can't you get a chef? It's your poverty that is disturbing you. He said he told his wife to stop cooking. I told her that God has blessed us to the point that you will never enter the kitchen.
It's his mentality. He's entitled to his opinion, but it's his mentality. There's some women who love cooking for the men. So what makes you feel she's feeling bored?
Miss B, he continues by saying that, where did you hear that a woman must cook till she dies? Just be angry with your poverty and employ a chef to cook for you. If you can't afford that yet, walk around teaching her and stop spreading her weaknesses around. No man is perfect.
Thank you so much, Brenda, for that beautiful one. I to know where he's coming from with this write-up. People were poverty stricken from when they never knew when they arrived. Things will, you see. These are them because they're really people who grew, with milk inside. You understand? Miss B, sorry. Anyway, he's entitled to his opinion, but again, sorry, I'm not a man. Somebody would have said, you are living that situation. I'm not a man. If we have a family member who's living this situation that the wife does not know how to cook, because my family will have good cooks. But the problem is, sometimes there's some write-ups you put up, you expose yourself more. But people are not fools. You are troubled. Keep it to yourself. Yeah, if you're troubled, keep it to yourself. Don't provoke people to satisfy yourself. Situations will not change.
You will not change.
The stigma is already there. If it's a stigma, it is there. It will not change. Yeah. So you don't know how somebody is living it. Those who say nobody, they have chefs.
Yes, they have chefs.
Their wives
Cook.
You see, you just provoke me. Anyway. That's why I like, social media and things.
Everything falls there. Everything. People's view, in fact, even their life story. Mariko, anything to add on that?
Cynthia, what I have to say is this. Sometimes when money surprises people, please pardon my over loud mouth, but
now I'm saying now. From the right of you know where Texas comes from.
when money surprises us sometimes. Honestly, we become danger to the society.
Okay.
Now the real people grow in wealth.
Because sometimes if you're prepared, Miss B, psychologically, there are things that you'll be able to handle. Yes, because imagine someone who has been suffering and they are suffering and telling themselves, the day I will have money,
my wife,
in short, this world will know me. When you are inside your poverty and you're saying that already, then there's danger ahead. Now, when you are already in the poverty and you are telling yourself, God, just humble me, no matter my situation tomorrow, even tomorrow I become a very wealthy guy, humble me. That's a wise one. It means that you're not going to be danger to the society. Because when you become danger to the society, it means that you didn't know that this world was going to come later.
No, it surprised
exactly.
you.
So because it came, now when you get into any area where 2 or 3 people are gathered, it's not for prayer, but just for normal life. Yeah, like, have you seen me? Like, everyone is, have you seen me? Have you seen me will not necessarily be like, hello, see me here. But it's the way they move, just their walk inside the area. You know that danger has come in. And then secondly, when you... Those are some of them. Secondly, when you... Viewers should excuse us, they should pardon us really, but you should just laugh with us if no matter the pain you're going through right now. Now, secondly, Ms. Sontia, if you permit me to drop here because I'm almost passing out. Like, when you are rich, when you didn't prepare yourself to get this money, when you enter a zone where even your own mates are, that's people who know you.
No, yes.
But you start behaving as if you fell from the sky. Like you start looking at them from up to down, and you are like, you don't even want to be with them anymore. Meanwhile, these are people that accompanied you in your bad days, in your poverty-stricken days. Now that you are better, you're now saying that, oh, no, I don't want to hang out with these people. Because you've gone and seen rich people and you think that that's where you belong. So, to me, sometimes we need to be prepared. So that write-up looks like someone wasn't prepared to see this wealth come. So, like the Frenchman will say, le parvenu. So when you've already had your own, you have a small car, even if it's just a bicycle that you have to call the whole world to see that bicycle. And you're calling so much trouble on yourself.
Thank you very much, Mariko. You're entitled to your to your write-up. Everybody's entitled to it, and we are in fact social media, so we just have to comment as you send them. As you send them, we just comment and say, maybe this person, we don't know your life, we don't know what you have gone through. It's the way we look at it, the way it has to be. Thank you, Miss B. Thank you, Mariko, for that this afternoon. Our question is displayed right there. What will be your reaction if your 14-year-old son impregnates his teacher? That is our question this afternoon. It's oh, I wish you could see the girls' faces. I wish you could see. Oh, I wish you could see their faces to know right their reaction. Okay, I saw this on social media still. And I said I should ask our viewers, maybe they could have something to say about this. The lady said she discovered that her child, for 14 years, rejected a teacher. Why not talk about it in the program? So that's the question for this afternoon. And we do business. Michael will do business for us, and that'll be oranges this afternoon. Oranges, yeah. I saw oranges, I think it was yesterday, around Femusile. It was 5 or what. Mariko will tell us more on that. Let me just keep that. Kitchen, Miss B will do some beautiful kitchen for us, and I know you will, of course, enjoy. And of the health, we'll talk about voice loss. Remember, I'm suffering already from it. Why not talk about it to find what could be the causes, the symptoms, and what to do if you're suffering? No matter. Mariko is here to tell you so much. She said she was going to tell me in the morning. She said she has not told me, so she will just tell us here. So, Okay, we'll talk about hoarseness, weak voice, or voice loss. Those are all the things that we'll talk about. Meantime, we will go on to the first lot of today, which is our business lot, oranges. Mariko.
Thank you, Cynthia B, for giving me the floor once again. Away from Parvenu, now we talk about our oranges. We'll talk about oranges, which are fruits, like we all know, and they fall under the category of citrus fruit. So generally, you will find in this same category, you will find things like lime, pamplemousse, lemon,
exactly,
many more,
tangerine, yes.
All of them are the same family, in fact, cousins. But the particularity with orange is that it is sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, but there are some that are sourish in the mouth.
Yeah, it has some citric acid into it.
In fact, it always has.
Okay.
That's the reason why it's called citrus fruit. Yes, because all of them have it. Now, Cynthia B, today we'll talk about prices.
Okay.
All right. So we'll just stay at the price tag this afternoon. Anyway, we'll get there. So we'll talk about the price the prices of oranges. With 100 francs, it's possible for you to get oranges. Did you know that?
100 francs?
Yes.
Get just one.
You surely have one for 75 francs, and you have 25 francs that will permit you to do something else with it in your life. That means it's 75 francs. That means there you eat one orange. Now it depends on the size.
You cannot do anything with 25.
How can you say that? Like now you have a crack voice. Maybe you want me to start giving you little tips already with the 25 francs, what you can do in order to get back your voice. Now, with your 25 francs, you can do many other things. It just depends on the sizes. On the market, we find oranges in different sizes.
Okay.
Yes, some are really small, as if they could even make you get confused and you feel that they are tangerine.
Yeah, very, very small.
Exactly. Now, when you're buying your oranges, this is one thing I want to say. Sometimes we get to the market because we see them many, say for 100 francs. We are just rushing to pick them up without necessarily asking ourselves if we're doing the right thing. Now, there are some oranges that look really green, but they are already mature.
Green.
Yes, green.
But I thought that was the yellow color that shows that is
Absolutely, that's the approach that every normal eye would think. But if you look at it closely, the very big ones or some medium-sized oranges look greenish in the eye.
That's true.
Yes, meanwhile they are matured inside.
Yeah.
So it's their own particularity. Even if you leave it there for say another week, hoping that it changes color, it will never change color because that's its nature. Rather, it will spend its time getting dry.
Yes.
So the fresher, the better, because when it's fresh, you have a lot of liquid inside, and it's really good right now for those who are suffering from colds, especially children. Yes, if you have kids who are suffering from a lot of catarrh and cough, give them oranges because it will give them back the liquid they are passing out through.
I was thinking
through
that
the running
because it might
nostrils.
be cold and it's not good for them.
Not at all. That's no problem at all.
Okay.
You're not putting it in the fridge, but what you need is just that liquid which has a lot of vitamins for the kids. So that's the content that is going to help the kids to get back their health. Now, in terms of prices, like we're saying in Santiago, you can have two very good oranges for 150 francs.
yeah.
Excuse me, 150 francs. Now, you can equally have hips that are sold for 200 francs.
How many?
It could be 3
Okay.
at most for the bigger ones. Now 4 at least for the medium and smallest sizes. Now I was saying something about the taste. Sometimes you buy these oranges, you get home, you realize that it's sourish. It's simply because maybe it's not mature.
Yeah.
Yes, it ranges between immaturity. They went and harvested without
time.
letting it get mature before time. Another thing is that it could be its nature too. Yes, because there are some oranges that just come that way, sourish that way. And curiously, some people like it, especially pregnant women. Why? Because they always have their
Especially during the rainy season.
they keep it in their mouth.
This is always
Okay, rainy season, exactly, Miss B. That's very right. Because in the rainy season, generally we have the lesser quality of every fruit.
Yeah, every
that
fruit.
we
Yes,
have.
that's true.
The lesser quality.
And I
but-
know that during the dry season, they often say that it dries off and it's very sweet too.
Exactly. So when you buy oranges during the rainy seasons, don't expect too much. It's the same like pineapple. It's the same like what else can I call? Not watermelon necessarily, because watermelon too can have that problem, but most of the times it's sweet. Most of the times.
Even tangerine. It's,
Exactly. So that's it, Santiago. But if you want above that, you can have it as well in 3 liters, 5 liters, 10 liters, 15 liters. That's for those who want to maybe do retail, because you can always go buy and come retail, especially now that we are on holidays. Kids are on holidays, so you can let them have an activity that will permit them at least feel know something about economics, know something about commerce. So you just put it in front of the house. It depends on the position of your home. If it's on a path where people pass easily in front of your house, why not just drop it on maybe a tray, and the kid, her role or his role is just to rush and sell, come back. I bet you it's a
some
wonderful
people put in
exercise.
buckets too.
Exactly.
They're just standing on the road and there's somebody to take care of the sales.
That's what I just wanted to propose, Santia B. So in terms of prices, it's really not the best moment. In terms of quality, it's not the best
Best
as
moment
well.
either.
Yes, but if you must eat it, then just put that in your mind that you will not find the best on the market, but it will be there. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Miracle. That's oranges for you. But we have 2 problems. Not the best oranges, and the prices are not the best. You can see that it's very sad. So you need to be very careful when you're buying, so that you don't get the worst, because you might get oranges that are not very good for the mouth. You put it in your mouth and you can barely eat it. We have cases like that. That means you take your own money to go and buy what is not good.
It's very annoying sometimes.
Yeah, very, very. It's extremely annoying. You take, and then you're all choose there. Nobody choose for you. Say no, this is it. You take your choice. Say they used to say you take your.
But there's another method, Miss Santia B.
okay.
There's another method. Those who are into sales of oranges, they do it the other way around.
Okay.
That's they have something to taste. That's just a small sample to give you to taste. Yes, they cut just a small half of it and they give you to suck. And if you like it, because some have different, the varied types of oranges in front of them. So they have one sample for each. And when someone comes, it's already peeled. Yes, it's already peeled off, but they use the knife and the cut. But watch out the hygiene. That's all I can say about that one.
She has just spoiled everything.
Yeah, I think can really be a deal. But like we always say, it's not here that I will say that.
Okay.
You will not hear it from my mouth.
Okay,
we
it's not
always
here.
say it out. Yes, we always say it on backstage that whether hygiene does not do something
To the black man. Thank you very much. That is oranges for you. Orange. It's true that so many people love consuming this thing at all seasons and all times, but now is the raining season. Now the thing is having so much juice. For that one, be rest assured, but it's not very sweet. It's not sweet, and it's also very expensive. So Maricola has given out some details about its sales. For those who want to get into the business, just have this in mind now before you go to buy. Don't buy and then tell yourself, say, hey, this man's food to me or whatever. No, just be aware of that. They might even give you to taste. It's not even the same thing you're tasting.
Exactly.
They've mixed it up, and before you know, you taste a wrong thing. You think that has the back.
Very true. That's very dishonest.
That's really dishonest business. Thank you very much, Maricola, for that this afternoon. For those who are just joining us, it's in the heart of the city, the very first edition for the week. We are just 2 weeks to the back to school, and I know that parents are already having fever. Fever. It's already very high. Generally, when the exams are already out, what they think about is parents don't rejoice because the child has made it. No, what they think about is, how do I do to pay for the next school year? And the time is coming already. It's already time for parents to think about that, to think about how they're going to do for the new